All right, guys. This video today is going to be an introduction. I should have done this before my first video that I posted yesterday, but it's never too late to introduce yourself. So, my name is Alex Baker. I live in Texarkana, Texas, and the reason I'm sitting in front of this Charger and not in front of my D100 that I will be building on this channel mainly for right now is the sole fact that Chargers are what got me into the hobby. This Charger here is a buddy of mine, Marshall Fry's car, and this is a beautiful, basically one owner car with 27,000 miles on it originally. We do have the numbers matching motor, but the reason I mention that is because one of my favorite cars ever is a 68 Dodge Charger. And I found a 68 Dodge Charger about 7 years ago, and I got it right before my 21st birthday. That was my goal, is to have a 68 Charger RT before I was 21. I got it 2 months before my 21st birthday. And over that next year, I spent every single day in a friend of mine's little single car garage, on jack stands, on the dirt next to the shop whenever they needed to use the shop. I mean, I did everything on the floor. And it took me a year and a week to get that car from where it was to running, driving, and as a daily driver. That car needed all new sheet metal, it needed all new running gear, it needed everything. It's gotten quite a few of the same parts that I'm gonna use on this D100 because I was very happy with them. But it's also, it also had things that I did not like about it. But again, that's hot rodding. That's learning how to do things. So what I'm doing on this truck is I've always wanted a D100 truck, short bed, and I finally was able to get one, and I actually found one local. And so this channel is going to be an extension of, you know, of the hobby and the passion of cars that I have. Here the last year or so, I've kind of ran out of gas, if you would, on building cars, but I finally got my motivation back, I guess you could say. I started a new career. I'm loving it. You know, I've got a freaking awesome family in the house. I've got 3 beautiful kids. I've got a 2-month-old son, a 1.5-year-old daughter, and a 5-year-old stepson, and a wife that I wouldn't trade for the world. That is why you see all of this stuff behind me, is because they allow me to do all this and never cause any issues. So, you know, having somebody behind you that supports your hobby is a big, big thing. So don't ever pick cars over your life, but it's also really good to have cars in your life. So if you want to have a good hobby, it can be expensive sometimes. It can be very, very aggravating sometimes, but that's okay. I mean, life is aggravating and life can get old sometimes, but you know, good thing about cars, man, is if you push through, you get to see the results quickly. And but that's here nor there. What this is going to be about is getting people into the hobby. You know, I'm 26 years old, and we need younger people into the game of building cars. And you know, I know some people can only afford to put wheels in their car, or cut the springs to make it lower, or you know, put neon lights out there. That's fine, but don't stop there. If you stop there, you're cutting yourself short of what you could potentially be. So that's the reason why I'm not a real big fan of those things, because people like to stop there. Don't stop. Keep going, keep building, keep trying new things. If you mess it up, that's fine. Figure out a way to fix it. That's how you learn. Trust me, I've messed up many things working on cars, but I tell you right now, I have learned more from my mess ups than I have from anything else. No video can teach you how to do things. You just got to do it with your hands. So that's what this channel's about. You're going to see me work on my truck. You're going to see me work on Marshall's car. You're possibly going to see me work on this Dodge Polara, and probably a bunch of other stuff that I've got in here. The one thing that you're not going to see me work on, I don't know if you can see it back here, but there is a Chevelle back there. That car will not be on this channel other than in the background, because that is my brother's first car. So I am storing that for him because he is in the middle of building a shop. So if you want to see that car get worked on, man, we're going to have a lot of subscribers to talk my brother into come down here and letting us work on that thing, because it needs a little bit, but it's a really nice car. He's had that car for 18 years. So that's just what it's about, and we'll go from there. If you guys would, you know, if you guys like the content, like and subscribe, and you know, share my videos. I would really appreciate it. Hit the like button, and we'll see if we can make something out of this thing. You know, this is just gonna be a hobby of mine, so whenever I work on cars, I'll post some videos, and maybe you'll see me jackassing around with a buddy of mine, or even just by myself, or, you know, trying to figure out how to do things one-handed whenever you need two or three. So, like I said, that's just the name of the game. Hope you guys like it.